Hey guys, Edwin here from Scope of Life and Beyond Systems. And today we are taking a look at the next progression of the basic developmental movement patterns. Now, as mentioned in the last video, those patterns are really important. They are developed at a very young age, far before you even start to copy movement from your parents or from your social surroundings, which is really important because this means that those movement patterns allow us to recalibrate ourselves and reset our body structure, our physical body makeup, our coordination and our strength back to an original level and back to the original biomechanical aspects our body is built upon, which makes those exercises very powerful and very important. But the funny thing is they are extremely simple, and that's what makes them so intense and so absolutely amazing tools. Now, the last time we discussed using polarities in our body, creating polarities, for instance, between our feet and our hands to create organizational axis or rotational axis, possibly. Organizational and rotational axis don't necessarily have to be the same, but they can. And by creating such axis, the body instantly knows how to use the muscles, how to coordinate the muscles to move around those axes. So this is really completely the basic programming, the basic biomechanical functioning. That's why we did that as a first video. Now, if you watch this video right now, which is obviously the case, you can watch this video standalone. Also the exercise, you can use this exercise standalone, but still I suggest you jump to the other video as well, because today we're talking about another aspect. We're still using a rolling pattern, but we're talking about another aspect. Now, without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The rolling pattern that we are choosing today is a little bit different from the last one. Now, we are not working with any sort of polarities. This time we are focusing on how to lead into the movement using our eyes. Now, obviously I can sit here, I can watch straight out of my eyes, so I can look straight out of my eyes in this direction. I can turn my eyes and look over and up into the camera, and I can turn my eyes back to this side. I can turn my eyes up, I can turn my eyes down, even without moving the head, obviously. Now, the fun thing is that depending on where our eyes turn, depending on that, biomechanically what happens is that specific tensional patterns in the body are created to automatically facilitate and support movement that goes in the one or the other direction where I am looking. Now, it's possible for many people nowadays, when they sit and you tell them look to the left just with your eyes and they just turn the eyeballs to the left, that not a lot in the body is happening anymore. There's a lot of reason for that. We're not going deeper into that. But what we are using right now is really this fundamental pattern. Whether you still have it and feel it or not doesn't matter, because your body still knows those patterns. Exercise simply looks like that. We're again on our backs. This time the legs are lifted and they don't touch the ground. I use my fingers right now to indicate where my eyes roll. So the direction of my index fingers right now is actually the direction where I look with my eyes. You don't have to use your fingers like I am doing it right now in the exercise. I'm simply doing it so that you know and see where my eyes are actually going. So from this position, legs are gently lifted. I'm looking down at my feet, and then I start rolling my eyes to the right and light slightly up. Then I start rolling my eyes back down again. Now I roll back to the left. I roll my eyes down, over and in. The fun thing here is the eyes are the first thing to start moving in this exercise. It's not that the legs fall down and we use that momentum. Yes, that is something that helps us in the process. But the beginning point is literally the eyes roll Because of that, the body starts to organize itself in a different way, already aiming towards the direction where my eyes are looking, and then I roll in this direction. Again, it's rolling completely onto the belly and then rolling back onto your back again. Do that, as mentioned in the last video as well, do that a couple of times, so a couple of rolls in one direction, a couple of rolls in the other direction, and really make sure that your eyes lead the movement. Now, you can use your fingers, you don't have to use your fingers. In any case, just simply roll over. What to do with the hands if you don't follow the eyes? Just have the hands like so. Go out of the way with the arm so that you don't hit the ground. So for instance, my eyes start looking this way. Just roll out and then you roll back in. Roll out. You roll back in. It's just this simple, almost sweeping type of action. Alright, that's the exercise for today. Have fun with it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. As mentioned, there are a lot of other variations. We will talk about them in the very near future. Have a wonderful time. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and want to stay up to date, do so. Use the subscribe button below. Have a wonderful evening. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.